Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Nicks off the play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nicks after the pick. Complete to Mims. He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Across midfield to the 45. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on first down, Nix. That's complete to Vele. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's a give up the middle. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets in, touchdown. The Broncos cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Riley Moss with that tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down.
Face fuchsia tongue out, face orange raised eyebrow.
And it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back to throw now. He's got the hook up to Adams. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, they'll run. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're throwing it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Juke the defender. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
To throw it on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he gets him around 6 there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Finds Mims. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go with Williams on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it'll be Raider football. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
He'll throw it. Still has some space inside the 35. He's got it in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It's Nix out of the pistol. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Nix looking to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders with a 2nd and 7. From midfield now. Big man showing up the yards. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. Second down. Pass play coming here. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Mix with it on first. Brought in by Vele. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action with Nix. He's going deep. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it." Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push the lead to 20. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Riley Moss with that tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. It's a pickup of 8, and that brings up 3rd and 6.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Looking to the air here. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they push their lead to 23.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Nix to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on second and short. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Williams is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A tight end in motion now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 46. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Good for Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Right up the gut. Pushing for the red zone. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. Room to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch the combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's incomplete left side. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. That finds Vele complete. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. They are throwing it again. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Gets it to him on the screen. It's a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
The Broncos will go for 2 again.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Broncos 29.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
What point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now. They send a tight end in motion. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun on 3rd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's P.J. Luck. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Mostert gets it again here on 2nd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Now looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It's Nix out of the pistol. He puts everything behind this one. And they pick him off again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Mostert with it. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. They'll go again with Mostert. And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Turn to stop him cold. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos get set to take over. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Nix. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.